Rat Conley with Payson Outfitters. Today we're going to go over Eberlestock's operator pack. This thing is bad. I don't know what else to say. And you can't really even compare it to anything else because it's in a class all on its own. But I'm telling you what, guys, this thing is bad, bad, bad. Start off by opening up this top hatch. What you see is just basically a small compartment area. Real good for storing some hand warmers, you know, any kind of scent blocker, small miscellaneous items. Really good for that. Now, what you're seeing is just one component of the top compartment here. So, if I spin this around real quick and show you, you have the same thing on the back, same kind of space. However, it's not the same compartment. Okay, so as you can see, my hand comes through. Two totally isolated compartments. Operator has the molly webbing all the way around it, and it's all looped. So just think all the possibilities of the things that you could connect to this. It's endless. All right, pop these straps here, and this is how we could get main access into the main compartment. Now this pack has about 5,000 cubic inches of area that you can store your stuff in. However, at the same time, if you wanted to, you could really cinch up a smaller gear and contain it to about 2,500 cubic inches. And it's got compression straps on the sides we'll talk about in a little bit and how that works. Okay, what we just unzipped was access into the main compartment, and I'll get you a better shot of that here in just a second. But just so you see what I'm seeing, this is all the way to the bottom. You can run your hands all the way down. You could store a lot of clothing, a lot of gear in here, a lot of camping, food, accessories. It all closes up real nice. Keeps it free of the elements. Chances are this is how you're probably going to get into the pack. Alright, so this is a small portion of it. This thing will hold massive size radios. This thing will hold massive binoculars, long range spotting scopes. It'd be great. You could, if you so chose, to put hydration bladders in here. However, these are primarily designed to hold other equipment. You know, if you didn't want things rattling around or moving around in here, this is where you would probably want to conceal them in the sides. What we have here, and I'll show you a better picture of this from the outside, but I just want you to see it now, is this is a bottom shelf right here. And what it is the bottom shelf of just this part of the compartment. So what I can do is take and unzip all this. And it gives me that much more space. So totally your choice. You can have all of this as one main unit, or for whatever reason, if you need to divide anything, this is basically a zip-in shelf and divider. Everywhere you look, it's got this molly webbing, which is handy for a whole ton of things. Looks like you got about a 1.5 liter pouch here. Great for storing ammunition, snacks. Got another pouch on the bottom. We'll talk about the outermost part of it. It's about a 2 liter storage space area. Again, great for anything you can think of. You know, you want to throw some binoculars in there. Again, food, molly webbing all over this pack. And behind that is how you would access the bottom of what we were just talking about. So right in here was that space that got zipped up, the divider. Okay, so down on the bottom here, it has pouches all throughout, and they're all isolated. So if you wanted to contain separate things, even in the center, it's got dividers all throughout these patches. There's a total of 4. On each side, you'll have this similar container, and this is real cool. You can kind of see what I was just doing a second ago. This is just a little zipper I was playing with. And this is where, if you really want to open this pack up, this is where all the rest of that 5,000 cubic inches comes from, because you got one on each side. These things are full of the excuse me, these things are full of the molly webbing. Just imagine the possibilities of the things you could put in here. You could put a small chair in here if you wanted to. Tripods, trekking poles. You could put a small weapon in there if you wanted to, I'm sure. Food. So you got that space, and then on the outside, you basically got the same thing all over again. All right, so you're double stacking, and with this little pouch on the outside, you could be triple stacking if you so chose. But again, that's my whole arm. So you got 2 of those on each side. That's a whole lot of room, guys. Molly webbing again, even on these. Both sides are the same as what I just showed you. When this pack is fully loaded up, it's got something that's really cool. Is basically once these are loaded, this pouch is loaded. In the center here, you can lay this pack flat, and there's padding right here on the bottom. You could use this as a rifle rest. You know, if you're out rifle hunting, this would be great. If you had nothing else that you could lay on, didn't have your tripod set up, your bipod, this would be perfect for laying down and getting that steady rest. Very bottom of the pouch. In here's the rain cover. It comes with the pack. Anybody who's been hunting for a long time knows that that's going to be no doubt coming to good play and use. Handles on the sides. Handle on the top. Makes it easy for carrying around. This is what makes it a smooth operator right here. There's the bottom half. I got a place for my rifle. Alright. Barrel's going to go down. Butt's going to go towards the top. This cover right here basically just connects to these clips in here. So now you've got it completely isolated from out of the weather, out of the rain. Won't be getting any mud or dirt in there. And if you need to clean it at all, it's got a little zipper on the back. Gives you good access. You can reach in there, clean out any debris that may have fallen in there by chance. Okay, last but not least, we're going to talk about the harness. And this is certainly not least, guys. These harnesses are totally padded and ventilated as well. So this is what's going to save you. And it's not just all the pouches and all the neat stuff on this pack, but it's the comfort as well is what really sells it. All this padding fills in the small of your back, fills all the voids, and again, the padding is thick, very smooth, very nice to carry. It's engineered so it distributes the weight real good. It's all ventilated. This is what makes it worthwhile. On the very top, just like the other packs, it has the load lifters. So again, if you feel the weight is far away from you and kind of hanging off of your back, you can just reach up, grab a hold of these load lifter straps, pull it towards you, and it brings all the weight back into you. Alright, Fitters, really wants to thank you for taking the time to watch this review of this Eberlestock operator pack. I just want to remind you that we carry all Eberlestock items with the accessories, and want to remind you that we have free shipping on all products every day. Thank you.